Hey there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I want to talk to you about breaking habits. Yes, breaking habits. Not particularly bad habits, please don't confuse them with it. Sometimes it's even more important than starting good habits. We all have habits, both good and bad, that shape our daily lives. And breaking certain habits can actually have profound impact on both our personal growth and well-being. Why to break certain habits? I thought making a video on starting habits is a regular template, and this kind of video is not so regular on this platform. More importantly, these add a little value to you, as you might also feel certain habits are dragging you down. Even though they are good habits, they might be taking a lot of your time and you may feel miserable continuing them. Now that we've established breaking certain habits is not a bad thing, even though the habits are not, I want to share with you 6 such habits that I am proud to have broken. These are not your typical bad habits, but rather that were not particularly good for me. By replacing these habits with alternative versions, I have become a better version of myself, at least in my own case. The first habit I broke was swapping slippers with shoes. It may seem like a very small thing, but constantly wearing slippers outside the house was affecting my overall appearance and posture, and also my confidence. So I gave up on slippers completely, and I don't maintain a regular daily wear. I started consciously wearing proper shoes when I went out. I know, having multiple shoes are kind of a costly affair. So as a starting point, I took on slip-ons like the ones we get in Decathlon for around 699 rupees. And this simple change made me feel more put together and presentable. And magically, the cracks on my heels also vanished right away. The second habit I broke was eating food for hours, often with food in my mouth. This went on for a long time. This started in my school years, and everybody used to finish before me, and I felt really bad about it. Once I started to realize, of course, instead of focusing on eating food on time and mindfully finishing it, I decided to finish the entire plate and clean it up, not even leaving at least a drop of food. Yeah, I measure food in drops and I clean out my plate. This allowed me to be more conscious of how I was eating, and because I used to clean my plate, I do not put on extra food. It was a win-win. Now, not all habits broken result in good habits. The third habit I broke was biting my nails. But instead, I started fidgeting with my hands. Sometimes I play drums with my hands on the table, and most of the time I keep touching my face or facial hair. This completely subconscious, of course. While this may not be an ideal replacement, it did help me kick the habit of nail biting. I'm telling this in public today as I want to break this habit too, as I feel very embarrassed when I realize that I'm doing this thing again and again. The fourth habit was mindless scrolling on my smartphone. My social media screen time would be 5 hours per day. To tackle this, I started batch replying on messaging apps like WhatsApp. This reduced my screen time drastically. Whenever I opened WhatsApp that way, I used to have 5, 10, 15, 20 chats that I have to go through and reply, and that would exhaust me completely. And this somehow made me feel that I do not want to open or mindlessly scroll other things. And I felt I was way better off without Instagram. But now, of course, I have to be on Instagram and tell you not to use it. Additionally, I started writing scripts and logging my thoughts when I found myself sitting on the toilet. Yes. This turned what was once wasted time into productive and reflective moments. The fifth habit I broke was sitting on the sofa. After a day's work at office and driving for somewhere around 1 hour every day, I come home and find myself sitting on the sofa just to relax for a little bit and to have a chat with the people present there. I noticed that I tended to relax a lot, most of the time dozing off without further action, and it made me difficult to regain full concentration later on. So instead of sitting on sofa, I started to sit on the steps and on chairs. This physical change allowed me to maintain good energy levels throughout and stay productive and positive for the rest of the day. Finally, the sixth habit I'm proud to have broken is emotional eating. I constantly reduced it from once a month to once a week. What is emotional eating? Eating whatever is in front of you or whatever you feel like without concern on quantity of how much you are eating and how you are eating when you are stressed or feeling low. This change allowed me to develop healthier coping mechanisms when I am stressed and build better relationship with food. I know when I am Hulk and when I am Banner. Remember, breaking these habits won't happen overnight. It takes time, effort and consistency to build new ones and healthier ones. But trust me, the positive impact it can have on your overall well-being is truly worth it. If you have found this video helpful, don't forget to like and give it a thumbs up. And please do subscribe to my channel for more such content. Thank you for watching and I'll see you on the next one.